Howdy there, you guys, and a double howdy there. This is Gorbag at Gorbag.com, and also, of course, other places. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about how to make money with your computer on Second Life. And I'm going to show you how to open your own store. It's really very simple. In fact, it's ridiculously, absurdly simple. It's so simple, I wonder why it took me 6 months to discover this, but it did. So I'm going to show it to you. I actually wasn't looking for it in the first place. What we're going to do, we're going to walk in here to one of these. This is the super mall here. And I already have a great many things set up in here. But let's just look at what we do have available. I'll take this down. I hope you can see all right. And I am not going to fly. I'm going to walk, so I or run a little bit, but I'm not going to fly because I want to make absolutely certain that I don't miss anything here. Okay, so this is, I think, an empty space. Yes, good. So I have here an empty space. There's 72 spaces, and I'm going to probably fill these all up within a matter of just a couple of days. Now, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to show you. Let's see, I have to get to, here we go. Now, what I'm going to show you, first of all, I want to be very, very specific about this, and I want you to listen carefully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to open a store if you have zero talent. Absolutely zero talent. Nothing. You couldn't possibly make anything creative in your whole life. Never have, never will. It's just not part of your makeup, not part of your nature. But you really would like to have a Second Life store. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to have a Second Life store with no talent whatever, except your taste. Actually, what you are interested in, your particular, what's the word, your frenzy, your passion. Your passion. All right, so I'm going to put in, let's say, apparel first. I'm going to go to apparel here, just to go to something, because you have to, but you can't just start it on nothing. Then I'm going to look for permissions immediately. Copy, modify, and transfer. I'm going to click all of those in. It took me months to learn how to do this. Now I'm going to refine my search. Okay. Now let's say I was interested in going into here's some unisex. Okay, so unisex. Now, let's look at, there's clothing bundles. That might work out. Let's see what that is. No, these are all, now this is interesting. I have this already, however. So I'm going to go back to apparel. I'm looking at copy, modify, transfer. That means it's full permed. It has all the permissions you need in order to do the things that you want to do. Here's women's, not textures. I don't want textures. I want something. So women's costumes. Here we go. Women's costumes. That'll work. And we're going to find, let's see. That's kind of interesting, some of these things. 3 outfits, stockings, love bra, tattooing, let's see, bundle. I know what we'll do. What we'll do is we'll go back over to apparel, and we'll put in, we want a pack of things. All right. Now we have all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to change this to 96 items per page because I just like to run down that. I'm going to go to general and moderate. That's what I'm interested in, general and moderate. So let's look at, you wouldn't believe what's general and moderate. All right, so here is a bundle. T-shirt unicolor bundle here, so that's interesting. Duster coat fat pack. Okay, so I can basically choose virtually anything here that I want to, and in this full perm section. And what I'm going to be looking for is just things that I can turn right back around. So here's hooligan ink jeans right here, for instance. All right, so here, this would be a whole bunch of gangster type jeans and so forth that I could just put up. Now I'll show you how, once I buy something like that, I will show you what it looks like when you get it. So this is pack, it says, and here, all right. Here I have lots and lots of different packs.
So we're skipping over the actual buying part and going to where it's now in your...
already, yeah, because the reason is I haven't really found anything that would be, I mean, it might take me a while to find something that I wanted.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you one that is good, but this is, it's full perm, it says, and I'm going to have to find it fast for you because we don't have very much time. Here's accessories. Oh, this is amazing. Full perm. This is boxed, however. Let me see if I can find it just plain. Let's see. Here we are. Here is an example of men's skin, this full perm. Now here, this is what it is. I'll put this out like this. Like that. Now, quite simply, I have here an entire shop, which I have just hit to put out there. And it is all these things, and they're all purchasable. You could immediately purchase these things, and I would collect the money for it, because I paid wholesale. I put this out of my retail shop. You click on it. Now I'll show you how to make it work so it does work that way. I'm going to right-click on it and go to Edit. I have to wait a few moments until the edit lights up. No, hang on a second. Here we go. Now, I'm going to disregard what's inside there for the moment. And what I'm going to do is just go to the general thing. It says, in this case, Ethan Skin Pack, and it's a description and so forth. Now, I can change this description. The creator is Panther Schofield. I can change it so it can read that I'm the creator if I want to, but in this case, I don't want to do that because I'm not. So I click here for sale, and it's already marked $13.99. I have to do nothing there. They get a copy. I take off transfer, and I'm legal. And that's that. And if I want to put up a demo, I put up a demo the same way. I edit it. I go in for sale. It says 1 linden for the. That's for just for the, the demo. They get a copy. I take off transfer. I'm supposed to, and that's that. Now that's all ready to go. If I do that with all of these, I'm good to go, and I actually have a working store already up for a cost of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 prims. So I could have twice this many set up for 24 prims. And you're well within your limit doing that. So these are actually boxes containing those items. And it looks like 1 prim, but actually in there, with all of this stuff in there, you're talking probably 2,000 prims inside each of these things. It's a lot. There's a ton of stuff that you can pack into this 1 prim box. The advantage is because you have a big image. I had some shoes out, and you can't really see the shoes. Here, you can see very, very easily, very well, what you're buying. When you have a little thing on a pedestal, it doesn't show very well. Plus, it shows here how much they're going to charge, they're going to pay, and how much the demo is, and how much the pack is, and so forth. Now, you don't have to do any of this stuff. It's already done for you, see? And all the stuff that's in there, when you click on this, you'll see let's see, what's in there? Yeah. There you go. Here's the content right here. You get the Daniel eyebrows, the facial hair 1, facial hair 2, facial hair 3, 4, the Daniel shape, Daniel skin shaved, and then information and so forth. So you get a lot of different characters. You get 5 facial hairs, different facial hairs in this package. Now you can also, if you wish to, you can replace any part of the hair. The top hair can be easily replaced. But this is skins and shape together. That's why they are $1,399. They're not cheap. So you can actually, when somebody wants one of these skins and shapes, that's $1,399 linden that goes into your pocket. What they do is they click on it, click on the thing, and then it says, if it's for sale, it says, well, you're going to buy this. So that's what you get. And you can also, I can show this is a little kind of advanced, but you can separate these things out. I mean, they come together in a big package, but you can separate these things out. You see all this stuff that's in here, right? So now I'm going to take this, turn this to, no, probably 90. Yeah. And then I can take this thing and put it so it's very readable, and so it's at the right height for an avatar to read it. Let's see. So right about there would be really nice, like this, and then I'd put the demo in down below it. That's over here. So I'd grab that up over here, and doing the usual things we do in our building class, what I would do is pop this down in the same way that you would vector anything in, using your red and green to vector it in, and then using a blue for your, so I'm going to turn it like this, get an approximation, and as it turns out, it's dead on. Okay. So there it is, and now I would I would raise it slightly, and I'd bring it over to the right slightly like that. Other than that, everything's the same. Now, so there's your nice shop. See, it's really beautiful, elegant thing. You have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have a fairly limited number of things. It's kind of set up like a gallery, and you can clearly see what it is that's being offered. Actually, I would bring this over a little bit to the left, as you can see. And then I would center this on it like that, or bring it over to the side like this. Some people like to do their demos set up just under like that, see? And that's kind of cool. But then it looks like it might be, well, you can, if you know what you're doing, you can click on this and say, oh, there it is, it says this, and you know that's right. And this one here, click on with your left mouse, and you see it's one, it's, you know. So, now, by the way, when you are doing these things, you're going to go into general, and you're going to make sure your transfer's off on everything. Make sure transfer's off. You don't want transfer on, because then you'll get in trouble with the people who make these things if you leave the transfer on. You can't sell these full perm. You have to sell them as end user items only. That means taking the transfer off. It's very important to do that on every single item, including the alpha layers. What? You don't know about alpha layers? Ah, okay. So there's another subject, which is a more advanced subject, having to do with putting up your very own stuff and making your own fashions and your own items and this and that and the other thing, or making things from other people's things, or decorating other people's things and so forth. A little more knowledge is required. It's a different class. We'll talk about that another time. Meanwhile, hey, you better get back to the ICW. Oh, they're waiting for you. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. See you soon.